Hello, hello! Welcome guys back to Tips for Beginners. I'm gonna do a little bit of update and then I'm gonna show you some breaking castles examples. So let's start with the update. We were doing the Ureshino videos and some watchers pointed out that it gets really in-depth theory and a little bit confusing. So what I did is I divided shogi openings and tips for beginners into two playlists. And the way it's gonna work is that I will continue making tips for beginners about the general theory, like middle game, and sometimes putting shogi openings number 1, and you guys will be introduced to a shogi opening as a beginner. But if you will be interested in watching video 2, 3, 4, and so on, you will have to go to the playlist called Shogi Openings. So this will be the other playlist. Currently in Shogi Openings we have Ureshino 1, Ureshino 2, Ureshino 3 and 4. This week we're gonna go 5, 6, as well as I'm gonna add a new video, Shogi Openings Ishida 1, which gonna be on both playlists, yeah? So always the first video of introduction of the opening will be in Tips for Beginners, the rest will be over here. Alright, so to our second topic, breaking the castles. I would like you guys to see some examples from a book, and I chose examples that will talk about double wing attack. So de facto the first shapes that we saw on this playlist, on this channel, yeah. The book is this one. It's How to Break Castles, Reiwa version. Reiwa is the name of a year kinda in Japan. And the fun part about this Mynavi Books webpage is you can actually order a PDF version of the book. So even though you don't live in Japan or you don't have bank account in Japan, you can use your credit card to order. Yes, it has to be in yen, and then you can download PDF file like this and view it on your computer or Kindle. Yeah, if you'd like to know more about it, I think we have some information about it on Discord, or you can just ask us on Discord. Yeah, everything in Japanese, I know it's a little bit terrifying, but it is possible to order those from abroad if you're interested in more books like this, like those. So what kind of book is it? Well, this is, for example, exercise number 1 for today. We'll have 5 of those. So we talked about rook-pawn exchange is very beneficial to us. So what exactly can we do with it, yeah? So here, because we have this edge pawn pushed very aggressively, we can try to attack there, actually. And use this pawn that we had to drop it on something we call focal point. Focal point is where a few pieces of the enemy is looking, and paradoxically, even though it seems like it's very protected, either piece that's gonna move, it's gonna create a weakness. So for example, knight moving creates a weakness in front, bishop moving also, see, works the bishop and the lance, and the lance moving means we can activate our knight. And as you can see, the problem with the lance is that it cannot move back, so we will be able to do the same attack as before. So those are the kind of problems that are in the book. The answers require a little bit of Japanese notation knowledge, but we have a video about this as well, and I can always explain it to you on Discord if you want. Anyway, if you don't wanna get confused by Japanese notation, stay with the channel. We're gonna do more of those exercises here. The next one, we have 2 pawns in hand, and our rook did something like this and perhaps picked up the pawn by sideways movement. The enemy didn't defend, so there is a technique we can do. The answer in 3, 2, 1, which is pawn drop on 2, 3. Seemingly, you know, the gold can take this pawn, but as you drop the other pawn, it's now protected by the rook. The gold cannot take it, yeah? If we take it, we lose the gold, so you might wanna escape, but then we're able to create token. So either way, Gote will be losing something on this exchange. So quite a nice tactic, yeah, sacrifice a pawn and then drop the other one onto the gold that you dragged on forward. Okay, problem number 3. So here we're gonna search for a fork. Notice that we have a pawn and a bishop in hand. Those are the 2 pieces that we would like to use. And if you would like to pause, do it before 3, 2, 1. And the answer is, again, we wanna go for the edge attack. You may notice a pattern that static rook really likes to counterattack on the edges. It's useful knowledge, yeah? And notice that we have to sacrifice a pawn in order to be able to drop one, yeah? Because of the Nifu rule. A double pawn, illegal pawn, we don't want to do that. So sacrifice the pawn before dropping. And here we force the lance to move. And notice this is the perfect weakness of the silver. Square to 1. Gold that was unprotected. Lance that we forced to move also unprotected. We're gonna get one or the another. Most likely the lance. Okay, example number 4. Here we do not have the edge pawn pushed, so we will need to find a different approach. And this is more of a practical problem where we should be able to find a weakness of the enemy, and there is a particular very big weakness they have, and then we want to expose it somehow. Notice we have a bishop and pawn in hand. The hint would be that we want to use the pawn mostly. And the answer would be in 3, 2, 1. And a simply looking pawn push is gonna be the most aggressive move for us actually. If they do nothing, we're gonna push this pawn, they're gonna have to take, and we drop a pawn in front of the knight, de facto capturing the knight, yeah? The knight cannot really run. So that gives us piece advantage, as we know that's huge. If they try to defend, the only way to defend would be to bring the gold here. Again, if they take, we drop. So they bring the gold, but this is where our friend bishop comes in. We drop it, threatening take it. Again, if they take, we drop the pawn. And now the most difficult defense, which will be bishop drop 5-2. They can do that, right? Oppose our bishop with their bishop, which de facto is a proverb. Oppose bishop with a bishop. But we have the option of dragging the gold forward, something we already saw today. Sacrificing the bishop and forcing an attack on the head of the knight anyway. So yes, we lose a little bit material, but we are able to regain it thanks to this pawn drop. And also, if you feel we don't have enough pieces, those 2 pieces can then join the attack and break through. So this gives us huge positional advantage, yeah? Little bit more difficult example than the other ones. Similarly here, a little bit more difficult because those 2 are more strategical, yeah? They just move their silver back to 4-3. They're gonna take our pawn next. What do we do? This one is a little bit not straightforward. So the answer will be in 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna show you the incorrect move first, which is gonna be silver 3-5. Seems like we are attacking, yeah, with the rook together, climbing silver and so on. But actually we are attacking where our enemy is strong, and they can oppose us with pawn drop 3-3. As we take, the silver wall gets deleted, and our silver is opposed by 2 silvers, de facto blocking our attack. So this is incorrect, yeah? So the proverb is, you wanna avoid attacking where our enemy is strong, which leaves us with the answer a little bit hard to know, hard to see, silver 5-5. The idea of this move is that if they take here, we're gonna go here. We have the option of jumping the knight, so de facto attacking the weak point of the enemy, paired with this bishop drop here, a nice spot to attack. On top of which, if they were to defend this square here, we have a nice move. And it's, again, a little bit strategical. Rook 8-6. The reason why this move is good is because rook exchange benefits us. Notice that we have this very spread shape, which is very rook drop resistant. On the other hand, if we just drop the rook here, king is under check, and in check again, yeah, if they run, we check him again. It looks really pitiful for them to allow rook drops. So this is why, by proposing the rook exchange, we are achieving a strategical goal. And if they deny it, we come back to our original plan, which is to activate the silver on the 6 file. Really nice game from Sente here. So hope you enjoyed those 5 examples from the Breaking the Castles book. As you see, not all of those shapes were technically castles, but learning those different weaknesses and strengths is what we want to do in the middle game or in the opening of the end game. Yeah. So if you like this content, please tell me in the comments. If you would like to buy this book, please ask me on the Discord for some hints how to do that. And I will see you in the next video, which is gonna be about shogi opening, as I explained in the beginning. Bye bye!